Welcome. Today I'm going to show you a workflow to automatically generate chapters and description of a video file. This is a typical process that you usually do manually on YouTube when you upload your videos and you insert your description and your chapters. But I'm going to show you how to do that automatically. In this workflow, there are 5 steps. The first one is the video creation. So get ready, create your video, and get ready to get to the second step, which is audio extraction. We're gonna extract the audio from the video file and get ready for the third step, which is the audio transcription. So we are going to convert your audio file in a text file to a text file, and get ready to the fourth step, which is an integration with an LLM, and we're gonna ask the LLM to generate description and chapters from for our video file. And the fifth and last step is the video upload to YouTube or the video update to YouTube if the video is already there. So we're gonna use different tools to do this. I created the workflow on Laravel as a sequence of commands and events. It could be done with a pipeline or with a direct functionality, but I chose to implement in that way because it's easier to explain and maybe understand. But before going into the workflow directly, I'm going to show you a couple of commands that we will run in the terminal, and you will understand what they do and what's happening in the background. So the first command is used in the second step of our workflow. So it's related to the audio extraction. This command uses FFmpeg, which is a library that I've installed in my system. But don't worry, if you want to use anything else, you can. On macOS, for example, you can use QuickTime, you can use VLC or more specialized programs to extract the audio from a video file. But in this video, we're gonna use FFmpeg. So the command I'm gonna run is this one. Let me copy and paste. Here it is. So FFmpeg, we get an input file, which is in our storage of private folder in our Laravel project, and we're gonna use a WAV file as an output. This is a lossless audio file. So let's launch the command, and as you could see, the command is pretty fast. Audio extraction is nothing major. So the file has been extracted. So we are ready to go to step 3, which is audio transcription. So for the audio transcription, we're going to use a different tool. There are a lot of libraries that you can find out there if you look on the internet, but I believe the most used one is Whisper from OpenAI. We're gonna use a similar one, which is called MLX Whisper, and that's a specific implementation of Whisper for Mac because it leverages the efficiency and performance of Metal and all the performance stuff that we have on Mac hardware. So we're gonna run the program here. Let's clear the terminal first. So let's run the program, and we will see that the program will check if everything is in place, and then we start to transcribe the audio file. The audio file is in Italian, so you will see Italian subtitles, and then and it's a small one, so it takes just a couple of seconds. As you could see, text generation has been done, and then we will find at this in this folder, you will find a video SRT file ready to go. So let's open that file, and you will see that this file is just a sequence of strings with an incremental number that specify which string is this one, timestamps that say, the timestamp, this sentence starts at this time and stops at this time, and so on until the end of the SRT file. So this file will be given to an LLM, and the LLM will extract the chapters and will create a description for us automatically. So let's go to the Laravel implementation of this, and have a look at the workflow. So here we are. So everything starts with this simple command. It's a command that I created for the artisan console. And so we create the video, which is a model in our Laravel workflow. And then after the creation of the video, an event is dispatched. A listener will then listen to that event and will trigger another job. The job is executed in the background, so it's enqueued. And then after the job is executed, another event is dispatched, and so on. So it's a chain basically of events and jobs. So here, let's launch this command and take a look. Let me remove all the files we generated earlier. Okay, so this is the command, PHP artisan video create video.mp4. Art is just an alias in my Mac for PHP artisan command. So let's do this. Let's insert the title of the video, which is extract audio and generate a description from a video file. Okay, and that's it. So the command just created a video on our database and dispatched an event. The listener then listened to that event and dispatched another job. The job is enqueued. And the first job, as was discussed before, is the audio extraction. Let's take a look at this one. So the job just calls an action from this video services file. So here we prepare the environment for FFmpeg. So if there's no FFmpeg, we install it, and then we run the command that we've seen before in the terminal. After the command is executed with the success, another event is dispatched, which is the audio extracting event. Let's go back to the listener. On the audio extracted event, the transcription job runs. The transcription job then asks MLX Whisper to transcribe everything, and after the transcription job is done, then we go back to the listener, and then we are ready to generate the chapters and description for our video. In this step, we use the library Prism from Ecolabs, which is an amazing library that you can try. It's open source. I will put the link in the description below. And it's an amazing one because it has the same API for different LLM providers, and so you can integrate and try all the LLMs you want to. In this case, I've used Claude from Anthropic. So let's take a look at the chapters one. So here we're going to use the structured output, and the structured output is basically a system that we use to tell the LLMs that we need the output structured in a certain way, and we are trying to tell Claude to return our the response in a JSON format that's an array with objects inside, and each object has a title, which is the title of the chapter, and a timestamp, which is the beginning of the chapter basically. It's important to notice that these chapters are let's say generated by the LLM, so it's what the LLM thinks that the chapter will be like. So even the timestamp is probably not precise because the LLM doesn't know anything about when a specific word is being spoken. Okay, so as a response, we have a list of subtitles. And then after this, we're going to generate the description. So the description is generated by Claude as well. And we provide the content of the SRT file, and then we get the description of the video file back. The description is pretty nice. It's done also with all YouTube, features like hashtags, emoji, and so on. So it's pretty nice. And also, when you get chapter and description, then the final description is created because the chapters are inside the description on YouTube. And so you have just a string concatenation of these two elements. After this step, the final step is coming. That's the fifth one, and it's the video upload and video update. So the video will be uploaded on YouTube using YouTube Data API, and the same APIs will be used to update the video. After this process, we're going to see the video on our YouTube Studio page. There's no content on this channel yet. This is the first video. So let's try launching this command. So we already launched the command, and we have on our queue system, we will have a job that's waiting for us. The first job is the audio extraction one, and then everything is basically chained with those events that we've seen. So let's run art queue work, and then everything should run by itself. Okay, so first the audio extraction is done, then we'll try to install MLX Whisper, which is already installed in our system. Then we'll transcribe everything, and you will see here that we'll have also the WAV file and the SRT file that's just being generated. Then the LLM step is already done, and then also the video upload on YouTube is done, and also the update. So let's take a look at our video studio, YouTube Studio, and that's it. So this is the title that we gave before, and then we can have a look at the description. As you can see, it's pretty nice. I have an introduction, what the video is about, what you need for the video, and then what the process includes, all the hashtags, the useful resources, and then the list of chapters that we got from the LLM. So it's pretty nice process that you can use. It's pretty fast as well. It depends also on the length of your videos. Of course, this video was pretty short as well, so it took just a little bit to run the whole workflow. But you can run it. You can choose to run it in a different way. If you wanna know how I implemented it, just have a look at the GitHub link that I will put in the description. And if you have any comment, any advice, or if you want to, request more tutorials or guides, just ask. I'm here to help. And I think that's it. So until the next one, bye everybody.